All right, good morning everybody. It's 11 in the morning and the van is 99% done. I've got the new radiator in, I have everything plugged in underneath. I was working on this thing till about 9 last night, and when I tried to put the new radiator hoses in from Napa, they're formed correctly and they are molded correctly, but they're like 1.5 inches too short, so I couldn't actually use them. So this morning I put the old radiator hoses back in. They're not in bad shape. They are still pretty firm, and the insides are pretty clean. So I reinstalled them. I kind of had to. Right now Napa is about 40 miles away from me, and I'm going to go down there tomorrow and get a set of new hoses from a different manufacturer. The Napa Belkin ones are bullshit. This is not the first time I've had problems with Napa brand parts. I'm going to get gates this time. They tend to be a couple inches too long for any car, so that you can cut it down and get a perfect fit, so I'm going to do that. Anyways, I was in the middle of changing my IAC motor. It's the last step before I can start this thing up and get going on my life again. And here's the old one. It is clogged up exactly as I suspected. This is the original Motorcraft one, and this is the new replacement, nice shiny. And while I was doing it, I managed to snap off the throttle body coolant preheater. It snapped off at the metal base, so yeah, that's super freaking annoying. And when I tried to remove the hose, it came out in 3 pieces. It just crumbled on me, and you can see how badly rusted it really is. This was a van breakdown in the making. It actually was inevitable that this was going to happen eventually. So I'm kind of glad it happened to me right now versus happening to my parents while they're on the road. So we'll have this thing shored up here in a little bit. Hopefully I don't have to buy a new throttle body, because those are expensive, and that's going to break my bank for a little while if I have to do that, but I have to be able to drive this thing. I'm praying that I can get all this buttoned up by tonight so I can go back into the woods. But, you know, if I can't, I can't. I'll go back into the woods tomorrow morning. I'm going to change the rest of the coolant hoses. I just got back from the parts store with my dad, and I just went and bought all the hoses, because I figure if this one is this bad, chances are the rest of them are going to be either as bad or getting close. So that's where I am right now. Super annoyed, super frustrated. I swear I've snapped off more bolts in the past 3 days than in the previous 10 years combined. And those of you out there who are new to RV life, or who are thinking about buying an older RV, even though it has like 50,000 miles, this is the kind of bullshit that you have to look forward to. And hopefully you have a little bit of mechanical aptitude and be able to extricate yourself from these problems. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm going to get working here and get this finished up as fast as I can. So, alrighty, talk to you in a bit. Hey guys, it's me again. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm working my butt off. I got everything buttoned back together. I solved the problem with the throttle body. It'll be good for another how many years. I had to drill out what was left of the old connector there, go down to the hardware store and pick up a T-fitting that screws in, and I had to tap it. So we're good to go there. I'm glad I didn't have to go buy a throttle body, and it should be good to go for many, many years. Anyway, so the continuing saga over here, I was trying to bolt the transmission cooler back up over at the radiator, and the fucking line snapped. So now I gotta go find a transmission line. Man, this is just going on and on and on, man. It seems as though that if I want to fix one thing, 5 things have to break in order for me to actually get to the part that I'm trying to replace in the first place. So yeah, this is super annoying. I think I'm just gonna drink a beer and just not be angry. Yeah, hope everybody's having a great time today. I'm having a so-so time. This is not exactly an epic fail, but I would call it a moderate fail. It's not a serious fail or anything like that, but certainly, yeah, it's frustrating. So okay, see you later.